Hi everyone, I'm Kate with Amazing-Solutions, and welcome to our first ever video edition of What's Happening in Health. We're so lucky today to have Isaiah McGee with us to launch the project and help us introduce you to this new information highway. Isaiah, thanks a lot.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to our little chat here.
So the obvious first question, what is hypnotherapy?
Hypnotherapy is the means by which you get your subconscious programming on board. When I say on board, in sync with whatever your conscious desires, intentions, aspirations are.
So I want to quit smoking, and that's my conscious intention because I know I need to do it. But I have an association that makes that difficult for me.
Exactly. And what hypnotherapy allows is to change the associations that you have with cigarette smoking. And when an association is changed, the natural byproduct of that is that there is a different outcome, or the consequences are different when an association has been changed.
Isaiah, what are some other common reasons that people come to see you? I want to quit smoking. What are some others?
Weight loss, of course, confidence, low esteem. People want to increase their self-esteem. You know, oftentimes people have a very judgmental side of themselves that they can't turn off, you know, that inner critic, if you will. And so that can be adjusted and neutralized, if you will, through hypnotherapy, because you've made an association with your behavior. And so we change the association with your behavior, and that would neutralize the self-critic in you.
To change an association with a behavior seems like one thing to me. But what about someone who, for example, is living with chronic pain? They have arthritis. This is not an association. They really have this pain. Can hypnotherapy help them with that? And how would it work?
Absolutely, because again, although the pain is real, the experience of the pain is processed mentally, internally. And so with hypnotherapy, what you can do is you actually can neutralize and minimize pain. You'd be amazed at people who use hypnotherapy for dental surgery. There is a very popular modality or use for hypnosis, which is called hypnobirthing. And people do not use any kind of anesthesia for the birthing process. So it absolutely can disengage you from the feeling of the pain. And so if you're having a chronic pain with an issue with the body, then your mind almost anticipates that it's going to experience this pain. And that's the association the mind has made, is that I am anticipating when I move or when I get up that I'm going to have this such and such pain. And so we change that association so that you find that you almost anesthetize yourself from the visceral experience of the pain itself. And you find that that can manage the pain, if you will, or that can desensitize you to the impact of the pain.
Let's say people are out there thinking, you know, right now my life is going pretty well. I don't particularly have a problem that I want to work on, but hypnotherapy sounds so fascinating. Could I use it to make my already good life even better?
That's a good question. The use of hypnotherapy, it's unfortunate that we're all conditioned to think that the only time we seek support is when something's wrong. And actually, we don't want to live a life of where we feel improvement only comes by virtue of trying to put out fires or because something's wrong. We want to allow ourselves to continuously grow and to develop. And so even when things are going relatively well for someone, there are always things that they may want to express more of, or that they want to empower more. And in that particular context, hypnotherapy is excellent for breaking the ceiling, as it were, of whatever your degree of experience or success or satisfaction is.
I happen to know that you do work with people over the phone. Could someone call you and actually get the kind of benefits that you've been talking about over the phone?
Let me tell you how that works. Because I have clients as far away as England. And because the reality is that the modality of hypnosis and what makes it effective is, as I mentioned earlier, is you want to create a brain overload. And a brain overload can be created via the television, via your everyday experiences, via a conversation with someone. So in other words, that process that allows the conscious mind to check out so that the subconscious is available, and that's the benefit of hypnotherapy, is your subconscious is more susceptible to ideas and suggestions. We can create that overload by any means. And so therefore doing processing or engaging over the phone is just as effective as it is in person.